So at this time, if you wish to join our quantum field, I would ask you to repeat after me. Communities of light, be present now. Take a deep breath in and out. And welcome. This evening, we would like to introduce you to a new vibration of strength that is coming onto the planet. This is not the strength that one associates with being able to lift great physical weights, but it is the energy that assists with lifting, shifting, and transforming great amounts of emotional, mental, and spiritual weight. And breathe. For you see, there is this concept here in our world that tells us that we're experiencing great emotional and physical and financial and spiritual weights and burdens. And this is an illusion that is passing from this planet at this time. There are those who will continue to hold on to the burden, and this is perfectly fine. However, the strength of which we speak is the culmination of hope and desire and peace and love and boundless blessings. For you see, while it would seem that accepting all of that is a tremendous grace, that it would be easy to accept all of these graces, all of these blessings with arms wide open. And yet, there are challenges and beliefs and structures in place to tell us that we are not worthy, we are undeserving, that we are unloved and unlovable. And breathe. So these illusions that create great barrier in perception, in acceptance, and manifest as rage and fear and shame. And breathe. So this evening, I would like for you to join us on a journey. And on this journey, we will tour the halls of Amenti. Amenti is a term in the language of light that means all roads lead to home. Every hall, every road, every bridge. Return to a central location that is unmistakable. It is not a labyrinth. It is not a maze. All halls lead to Amenti. And breathe. So I would like you to know, see, feel, or simply trust that you stand before a great mountain. And the mountain can be as high or as small or as great as you need it to be. It can be rocky or grass covered, topped by clouds or blue skies. And breathe. And now, as you stand before this great mountain, that your mind tells you is insurmountable. I would like you to give this mountain a name. Whatever challenges are in your life, in your heart, in your mind, in your body, that you may perceive as being an insurmountable obstacle to overcome, that you absolutely cannot see your way around, over, or through. There's an immense blackboard at the base of the mountain, and I would like you to take up chalk and to name that mountain, whatever insurmountable obstacle. If you would like it to have 2 names, you can do that as well. So as you feel the chalk in your fingers and begin writing that name on that chalkboard, and when you're done, placing the chalk back on the lip of the board and taking a deep breath in, as you now notice behind the board, there is actually an immense tunnel or gateway behind the board. Breathing in and breathing out. And this tunnel is hewn from the finest marble, and along the floor of the tunnel, iridescent, beautiful lighting that lights the path and reflects in beautiful hues upon the white marble. Breathing in and breathing out. If you are challenged with being in a tunnel, then allow the tunnel to be as big and expansive as you need it to be. And the lights as bright or as dim as you desire them to be. The temperature is perfect for your comfort level. The air is pristine as only mountain air can be. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you begin your journey under and through this insurmountable challenge, as we journey to the center of Amenti, gaining strength, and as you walk through the tunnel, you notice on your right an opening out from the tunnel, and carved out in this space is an altar. Breathing in and breathing out. And you notice that there is a lid upon what you thought was an altar that is actually some type of large carved box. And as you push upon the lid, it moves back to reveal the contents. It is a book, leather bound and ancient, with parchment papers, stiff to the touch. And breathe And as you slide the lid back into place and place the book upon the altar, the symbol on the front of this leather-bound book is the symbol in the language of light for instruments of strength. And breathe. So as you place the book upon the altar and open it to any 2 pages that you desire, and as you do, placing both palms, one on each page, and as you do, the blessings of the instruments of strength begin to flow through the palms of your hands. So all the wisdom and the knowledge of the words and the instructions within this book. You left these instructions and instruments and knowledge for yourself long before you incarnated into this particular time in Earth's history. So as the words flow from the page up into the palms of your hands and become part of your being, flowing through your bloodstream, breathing in and breathing out. And I want you to notice how your body takes in this strength, this instrument of wisdom, and begins to expand and transform and transmute beliefs that we have accepted as truth, that we are limited and unloved, unprosperous, unhealthy. Breathing in and breathing out. For we've accepted limitations that allowed us to have this fully human experience. But now it is time to remember that we are humans with an immortal heart, born in the infinite grace of all that is. That has always been true, has never wavered. Breathing in and breathing out. And now, as you remove the palms of your hands from this book, all of the pages crumble to dust, for all of the words and the wisdom are now a part of you. So as you close that leather binding, leaving it upon the altar, and return to the tunnel, and you notice that now the lights within the tunnel have a beautiful green hue, and the light permeates your being, soothes the tension in your muscles, dissolves any anxiety. Breathing in and breathing out. And now, as you wander through the cave toward the central point of Amenti, I want you to notice how you're not fearful, not feeling lost, knowing that you will arrive at your destination unharmed, unfettered. And as you come upon a beautiful fountain now at the center of the tunnel, and you're able to easily and comfortably go on either side of the fountain, but I would ask that you stop. As you stand before the fountain that has water bubbling up approximately 12 inches at the center, and breathe. And now, if you desire, taking your dominant hand and placing the palm directly at the top of that bubbling stream, as the water pushes into the palm of your hand, I would like you to notice how your body feels. And the flow of the water will adjust to be stronger or more gentle as it acts and reacts with all of the master cells within your body. For dis-ease occurs within our body as a reaction, an action that we take in as truth, and we react as if it is also truth. Breathing in and breathing out. And now I would ask you to put your non-dominant hand within the flow of the fountain. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you do, I would like you to notice how your body reacts. For as it acts and reacts with your passive body, that which we commonly call lack of strength, and yet the passive body takes in information, processes, and waits for you to ask for the output, for the answers, for the reaction. And as you have your hand in that fountain, as all of those answers to every question, every desire now begin to activate in every cell of your being, as the passive body unfolds from being one-sided to coming into partnership with our dominant aspects, creating balance through which grace and ease and wealth and health can now find a pathway instead of a maze or a labyrinth or a barrier. Breathing in and breathing out. And now, a spirit guide now appears next to the fountain and offers to go with you the rest of the way to the center of Amenti. For as you walk the tunnel, there is now a staircase that leads deeper into the consciousness. So as we prepare to go deeper, as your spirit guide holds your hand, and as you use the rail as a guard, going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ending on the 10th step, taking a deep breath in and out. For this is the hall of the architect. And as you move forward down this hallway, accompanied by your highest spirit guide, and you notice now there are those who are coming from somewhere down the hallway that are beginning to line the hallway on either side, shoulder to shoulder, in adoration and admiration for this human journey that you have undertaken. For these beings all know and see and feel and experience you as a divine being. Breathing in and breathing out. So in this hallway, on every side, is the strength of their surety in your divine essence, in their absolute devotion and knowing that you are a divine being that may currently be disguised in a human body, but your spirit not diminished, your divinity not tarnished. Every single being surrounding you knows who you are, and the letters and words that you wrote on that blackboard before you came in, as they take every one of those letters and rearrange them to spell your true name. For our limitations are just a distortion of our true nature. In other realms, without the limitation of time, we are expansive and immense. And here we live in small body, in a small world, with small thoughts and minds and hearts. And eventually we began to accept that we are small and helpless and hopeless. And yet here you are, surrounded by hundreds of beings who know your name. They know your spirit. They know your divine nature. Breathing in and breathing out. And with one unified heart and desire, as you come to the center of all of the hallways that come into an immense circular space that is Amenti, all roads lead home. All roads, all tunnels, all bridges lead to love, to grace, to peace. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you come to the center of the hall, as you're invited to sit in the very center of the halls of Amenti, breathing in and breathing out. As the flow of energy, like water, begins to flow through all of the hundreds of tunnels that come together in this center space, as they serve to energize your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual matrix, solving the equations of dis-ease within your body. You see here in this realm, 1 and 2 equals 3, not 1 plus 1 equals 3. We've used numbers and beliefs and ideas and abstracts and untruths and added the numbers, the equations, and the calculations incorrectly. Incorrect calculations come up short. Statistics say what we need them to say. So is the equation within your matrix. You're now recalculating so that they factor out dis-ease, distortion, and embrace and emblazon your divine energy. And now we will be in silence for 2 minutes while you process information from the matrix, from a mente, from your divine self. And then we shall return for more instruction. And now it is time to make the journey back as you arise and choose any tunnel that you desire, any path that has energy for you. And as you do, there are no wrong roads. You're the culmination of every experience in your lifetime. None of them a mistake or a waste. All of them perfect. It is simply that we didn't have all of the puzzle pieces, and now they fit. So as you begin your journey back through the tunnel, going up the 10 stairs, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and moving through the tunnel, ready to exit now the tunnel, and the chalkboard is still there. And the name of the mountain that you wrote at the beginning has been transformed into the name that is your soul's name. For the mountain was the illusion, and you are the truth. So as you take a deep breath in and start to come fully present again, breathing in, opening your eyes, starting to stretch, feeling fully awake and alive.